do me a favour, can you
Hello, and welcome to Dammit Vacant, a wrestling podcast. I'm Joe. Ellis isn't here today, he's not feeling too well. But I'm joined, as always, by the delightful John. Hello,
I'm
John.
here.
Yes.
I've realised we got video now, so we can actually like wave and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can do
It's weird.
Look, it's John. That kind of stuff, yeah. Yeah, Ellis ain't too clever. He does apologise. But we all know you don't come here to see him anyway, do you, really?
You know
Yeah.
what this means? There's no structure in this podcast anymore because that's
Yeah,
what
but
else provides.
We are recording this earlier than we normally do, so I'm not drinking, so it'll be fine, probably. Mostly.
Mostly.
I've got some alcohol-free rum that I tried. It tastes like medicine. It's not good.
Alcohol-free rum.
Harvey bought me it. She was like, "Oh, you like that?" And I was like, "Thank you." It tastes like
I can't picture it in any positive way. I'm not against alcohol-free things at all. I just can't.
the alcohol-free gin's quite nice because it just tastes like
Okay.
gin. Yeah, but this stuff tastes like I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but like you used to be able to get root beer in McDonald's.
No.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
It tastes like that. It tastes like Benylin. Like it's not good. um, but yeah.
Wow.
I haven't watched any more Irish Traitors because I've been busy, constantly busy. This is like my 4th day of recording now. For what? I don't know. I don't know what I've done, to be honest.
Building a podcast empire.
Not really. No, I'm still losing money hand over fist, John.
Got to spend money to
to spend money.
spend money. Yeah, I was
To
gonna
have
say,
people talk
to make
you.
money,
Yes.
but that's not.
I'm like a conversational prostitute.
Got to spend
Yes,
money to have podcasts.
Well, yes. But I did go to Salford City Wrestling on Friday. Great show. If you want to hear about that in a lot more detail, I will be doing Pet's show tomorrow, which will be out at some point over the weekend, probably. I did the Mystery Wrestling one with him again, so you should be following him anyway. But if you're not, the links will be in the show notes and somewhere on the YouTube thing, if I remember how to do it. It was a good show, though. Like, Salford's like one of those, it's up there now for me. It's like it's family friendly. It's incredibly stupid, but also it's brilliant. Like
every time you go, you just come back saying really positive stuff about it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really want to go at some point, but
and I got to tell Simon Miller, something. Something. No, he lost by roll up, and I went losing by a roll up. He went, yeah. Who do you think pitched that idea? I was like, all right. No, but he said again, and they're all top loud. Like, everyone comes out and shakes hands with him. I had a very long conversation with Decker, my brother, berating him about Odyssey and why Teddy Ray needs to win everything, and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but
had your brother been drinking, or
yes, we've both been drinking.
Yeah, okay.
And because it took so long to get to the bar, I was coming back with like 4 drinks and doubles at the same time.
Yeah, and you do that, and you think it's fine because we'll drink this from the same amount of time as you would if you don't know.
What he'd failed to realise as well was that he'd accidentally booked front row seats, and where they'd put us, we were right on the corner, like this far from the ring. Like you could reach out and touch it. So you couldn't put your drinks down anywhere. We managed to like commandeer a bit of a table that some lads were sat on later on. But for the first couple of matches, you were just sat holding drinks and hoping no one got too close to you. But no, great show. Good family stuff. They've got for some reason the men have still got a crown, which is great because Troy Ryan's walking around with a crown and a sword and a cape on now. It's cracking. It's cracking, but they've got a women's belt. Which is, I'm assuming, we thought there was 2 women's matches on the card, so that would be like the semi-finals, and then there'd be a final, like the next show for it, because they announced the belt and then the 2 women's matches. No, there's going to be like a tournament for that belt, but all those women are going to be in it. And I was like, all right, sweet. I was that was the one bit I was minor confused about, because I was like, okay, but it's a lovely looking belt as well. I'm talking to some man in the queue about like it's surprisingly cheap to get a belt made up.
Really? I thought it was quite expensive. Depends what you
want on it, innit, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that you're looking at a couple of £100, I think, for something decent, and I'm like, I might do it. I'm gonna get drunk one day and just be like,
The Dammit Vacant belt.
No, just my face, like the G Money belt. Yeah,
Just shove it.
just my face on it, and only I could win it. Yeah. But no, it's just and like I can't remember. There was a moment as well where I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was. I think it was Nishiki. Like jumped, some kid was giving him shit in the crowd, so he jumped out and went, "Rah!" And this kid's soul left his body. It was brilliant. It was like, well, but my brother just went, that's why we come to this, because you don't get that nowhere. You don't get like large men threatening children in a fun way. Like, but
Well, exactly. That's why wrestling is one of the purest art forms, because it
it
can happen.
is. It was, yeah, but it's a really good show. The next one is, I want to say, the 10th of April. It's the Friday before the Morecambe show, so I'm not sure whether we can go, because doing two shows in 2 nights for an old man like me is a lot.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I know I could just not drink, couldn't I? But then
That is an option.
but is it? I could drink less, but yeah.
Yeah, that is also
yeah.
an option.
But I think
Don't
they're
go
down.
crazy.
I think Salford it's down to like 50 tickets left anyway now. Like they
Already?
they
Good
go
effort.
really quick. It's a decent sized room and it's a decent sized crowd full of people. Everyone's on the same page. Apart from the first time we went, there was that knobhead, and I think he was. I had a polite word with, and he's either not come back or he's kept his mouth shut since then. But everyone else is just there to have a laugh. It's great. It's
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds really fun.
It's literally just down the corner from me. Yeah. Well, 12 quid in a taxi, but yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, also, but I will talk more about that tomorrow with Petter on Petter's Grappers. Or see, I'm gonna have to ask him one day. You know, when you've known someone for a bit and like they've told you their name and that's how they write it and everything, but you're not sure if that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah.
Because my brother calls him Peter, but it's got 2 T's in it. And I'm like, but I've never heard of anyone called Petter. Right. Then I was like, well, it could be foreign. It could be a foreign name. Like, and then it's got to that point where you just can't ask. So you just call them stuff like pal and mate. Like that episode of Peep Show. Yeah.
I would discuss it on the podcast, which you may or may not listen to.
If he does, he can come at me then, can't he? But yeah, it's just one of them things. I don't mind. He's a nice lad. He got diddled for a Coke in the pub beforehand, though. But yeah, £2.25 for a Coke, £3 for a pint of beer. Just get a pint of beer then. But yeah, over that. Not watched any traitors because I've been busy, and I've started playing something called Bellwright, which is another survival building game.
That's your default.
That's my oeuvre. Yeah, I like them. It's pretty good. Apart the only annoying thing is that there's loads of AI voices in it that just repeat the same lines at you. Do you ever have the feeling that birds are conspiring against you? Shut up. But I figure you can turn them off, so that's good.
That's good. I've just been playing Streets of Rage 4, which I've played before.
It's good though, isn't it?
It is really good.
If you can find it online, there is like a fan-made Streets of Rage, which is like a mashup of all of them together.
I think I've got that somewhere. I've played it before.
Yeah, because I think that Sega went a bit mental and like tried to kill it, but the internet is forever.
Yeah, well, I think it was out for quite a while, and then Streets of Rage 4 was announced. And at that point, they were like, "Oh, we need to get rid of this because."
I mean, they're both the same sort of thing. They're both beautiful in their own way. Also, at some point, if you've got that, we should play the survival mode thing together.
Yes, love the survival mode.
I've not played Meat Men for so long. Me and my mates used to be all pick the big beefy lad, and you just men. You just meet men people around him. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Other than that, it's time for this then.
Jones.
That realization when you're like, oh, my headphones on the last legs. Need to remember to buy some new ones.
Oh, really?
Possibly. Well, hopefully they survive this. Let's keep going.
If not, we'll have to do it on semaphore.
Yeah, there's Vince news, but it's like, so I was looking at it and it's like incredibly specific details on the case and procedure and how courts work. And basically, like, I'm not covering it properly. I'm just not, because I spent ages on it. It's boring to listen to. I don't fully understand it. We just discuss it or try and discuss it, and then we're just like, boy, don't we know what that means?
No,
so basically,
because we're not Rumpole of the Bailey.
Yeah, there's more development. Stuff's happening. It's not at the point where it's an actual case yet. It's just more just crap about discovery and stuff. When it gets to something we actually care about, I will start talking about it again, just to make it clear that I'm not doing this to cover everything up. Fuck Vince. It's just,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I for no second would think you're like, well, maybe he's got nothing to
yeah,
hide.
yeah. I just want to make
It's
that
not.
clear.
The sad fact is they're going to drag it on and on
Yeah,
until
it's gonna,
until his heart eventually explodes. Um,
yeah, or she runs out of money. That's the tactic, isn't it?
oh, I'll have a whip round. I want to see that fucker screwed to a wall.
Oh,
Sorry.
absolutely.
Um, but yeah. Um, AEW. The crowd at Dynamite spontaneously broke out into a fuck ice chant before the main event between Brody King and MJF. AEW went viral for this. I found news articles on mainstream UK in newspapers like The Independent, which is
Yeah,
an actual newspaper.
actual newspaper.
Yeah. King came out in an Abolish Ice t-shirt during the match at AEW's Grand Slam event in Mexico last year, attracting mainstream media attention at the time. I bought the t-shirt of it somewhere because the money went to good causes and that. In the wake of that event, he raised over $27,000 for families affected by ice last summer by selling shirts of his likeness featuring this logo. He is doing another one as well at the
Is he?
moment. And I think he's done another one since then, and he's doing another one as well because, yeah, man's a top lad.
I missed out
Um,
the first time, and
it's a different style. They've all been different ones as well,
yeah.
so it's kind of
No,
like collect
I
the
expect
set.
it. I expect it would be, but
But yeah, no, it's one of them. It's like if anything comes out about Brody King being a wrong or something, like I'm done.
yeah,
I can't. I just couldn't go on. Um,
that's fair and
I
reasonable. Yeah.
did see a lot of. I mean, thankfully I'm not on Twitter anymore because I imagine this went over well with the fucking neckbeards. Like,
Oh,
um,
I imagine so.
cause
I am also.
AEW's full of lefty liberals, and I'm like, mate, have you ever been to an independent wrestling show? It's full of all kinds of people. That's what makes it great.
Yeah,
There'll be like 9 people with mad hair, right? There'll be someone in a dress. Like, it's just fucking, I don't care. They're all there to have a good time. As long as they're not knobheads, I don't care. Like that's the joy of it. Like everyone's just there to have fun. But it did make me laugh that Brody King. I think like I don't know whether it was cut from the repeat of it, but like screamed at the camera as well at one point.
Oh, did he? I don't think I saw that.
Yeah. And MJF just looked very confused because I don't know whether he couldn't understand what was being said, and they thought they were shouting "fuck him" or something. Um,
Maybe.
but
I think the ref said that he specifically held the bell for a bit
oh,
longer.
Bryce, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Bryce is a dude as well.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it would be a shame if the referee held held up starting the match to make this last longer. Like, Bryce gets it.
Bryce,
I
good
think
guy.
Bryce is doing something to raise money as well. Don't quote me on it, but I'm sure I read somewhere that he was donating something or doing something to help raise money for people
Nice. I'll have a look for that.
who have been fucked over by an authoritarian government who've overstepped their boundaries massively. Apparently, they're getting their asses spanked in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, like the newspapers aren't reporting it, but I've heard reports of them just getting absolutely mullered everywhere they go. They can't carry guns, can they? They're in a foreign country, like so they've got
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Italy's got some making up to do still, but move on.
This helps. This helps. The next one is what Fightful know about AJ Styles' retirement so far, which this may or may not be out of date by the time we. There is who
Well,
knows.
it's coming out tomorrow, John. So yeah, but it has been a roller coaster.
This has happened just before. A number of months ago, Fightful site reported that the belief was AJ Styles' WWE contract was up sometime in February 2026. Can't confirm that to be the case, but they've heard nothing about an extension as of now. There's a number of outlets speaking as if it was still the case, but Fightful had no updates since then. One TNA source believed he would or had extended with WWE before the Royal Rumble, but again, there was no sort of confirmation on that. On the possibility of working TNA, it was communicated by WWE sources that if he wanted to do that badly enough, he could have done it while on the WWE contract, which makes a lot of sense given their partnership thing. But one WWE source familiar with the situation said, regardless of what happens with his future, AJ Styles has very much had his way as it relates to his retirement, his WWE retirement. Another source of management said that if they would happily extend AJ Styles, but he's made it very clear for years that he was eyeing retirement. The topic was a point of conversation backstage in AEW at Dynamite on January 28th, with people on the team speculating what he was doing. as of February 3rd, we've not been told that an offer has been made, but it's universally expected among AEW sources that if AEW was able to, they would bring in Styles. Styles is still close with a number of people in all Elite Wrestling. It's also expected that New Japan would want to use him as well because they've got no
nobody.
one at the moment. Um, One source close to AJ Styles that the new Styles in-ring career was ending at the Rumble, but they aren't sure what he's doing next. It was communicated by the source that AJ will do what he wants to do regardless of money, and he's in a position to do so. WrestleVotes on Fightful noted that the source they spoke to in WWE believed that AJ Styles is not done wrestling in some capacity. There was no further clarification on his future. Styles left things that I never say never on Stephanie McMahon's podcast.
Yeah, it's a weird one because like he took his gloves off, didn't he? Apparently, and then picked them back up again. And I was like,
yeah, that's my understanding.
That was a bit weird. No, I haven't watched it, but I think I saw a picture or something.
Yeah,
or I think it was Ellis told us last week, didn't he?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he told it so well, it painted a picture in my mind. Yeah. I don't know. I think, he's put a good stint in at the Fed. Like, go off and do what you fucking want now, innit? Trim your beard even tidier.
That could well be it, but I could also see him doing other. I don't know. I've got no idea what's going to happen.
He's not gonna. He's gonna appear in New Japan. I don't think AEW is the place for him because their roster's pretty stacked and he's fine as a wrestler. He does nothing for me as a wrestler. That's what I'm saying.
Even at his peak.
He's great, but now I'm just thinking there's other people that have come along and smashed because he's not old, but you know what I mean. He's on the downswing, shall we say?
Oh yeah, sure. But,
so yeah,
but I wouldn't envision like a long AEW run, but just
mate, if he just turns up for like
just turn up for a bit.
year,
yeah,
kicks people's heads in and leaves. Yeah, I'm on board for that. Whatever he wants to do. I think New Japan because there's like stuff in there. There's all kinds of residual fallout from that, and they might dangle a big fat, pile of money in front of him.
The combination, I guess, at AEW and New Japan, because there's people he could beef with in AEW. Say, Omega deposed him as Bullet Club leader, right?
I was going to say, but Bullet Club doesn't exist anymore, John.
Bullet Club always exists in our hearts.
In the hearts and minds of the believers.
Of everyone who's ever in Bullet Club, which is pretty much everyone.
Everyone ever in the world of wrestling and in the world of jet skiing as well, professional jet skiing. No, it's one of those. If he's done, he's done. It's fine. He had a great run. Like,
oh yeah.
If he's not and he's got a couple more in the tank, yeah, go to Japan, go to AEW, go do some indies. Turn up at GCW and just fuck about for a bit. Like, it's
Salford.
I mean, could you imagine? I've always wanted that to happen. Like, you just go to some local show and then like someone massive just rocks in and you're just like, nah, sorry, I'm not. Someone in a wig or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Mad Kurt one, when it was like Minoru Suzuki and it was just Gene Money with a load of gaffer tape sellotape to his head.
That's amazing.
I think the whole thing's up on YouTube. It's well worth a watch. It's proper Mad Kurt stuff. Like, it's just silly bollocks with great wrestling in it.
What a guy.
Yeah, sadly missed. WWE injuries. Chelsea Green sustained an injury on the February the 6th episode of WWE SmackDown. Over the weekend, the belief that the injury was just a sprained ankle and she'd miss a couple of weeks of action. However, we told there will be a follow-up on February the 9th to assess how things are going and to make sure the extent of it. She has experienced a wealth of support for those who spoke to backstage since WWE Unreal dropped, and many thought it reflected in the reaction she gained on the SmackDown from the audience. I don't know what Unreal is. Is that the
I
reality?
don't know either.
I'm assuming it's a reality behind-the-scenes thing.
Documentary thing.
I'm assuming so, to try and make them look less like monsters.
Oh yeah, that's the documentary thing
yeah.
they did. Yeah.
Bron Breakker is sidelined from action for the long time for the time being, as Dave Meltzer reported that he sustained a serious hernia. He underwent surgery and is expected to miss a number of weeks. We haven't heard an update on his status for WrestleMania, but sources in WWE are optimistic that Breakker can return in time. The injury was supposedly sustained when flipping over the announce table and crashing out on the February the 2nd Raw segment. He was complimented by one source we spoke to for working through the pain for the rest of Raw.
So I haven't seen this, but apparently he did the Rumble and I think people were expecting him to have quite a long, Breaker comes out and eliminates a lot of
Demolishes
people,
people.
but that's not what happened. I mean, I think he got kicked out quite early, and then suddenly this explains that if that's the case.
Well, fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, God, yeah. I've said before,
I'd be
yeah,
dead.
I do a minor thing. And I'm like, oh well, I can't get into the office there. I'm gonna sit on my
Oh no,
couch.
I'd be like a racehorse. Just pull the tent round me and shoot me in the head. It's not worth going on. I've got a hernia. My brother's had one. I saw how painful it was. I can't be doing with that. I'm a coward. Um,
You're a coward, but you'll take a good shot to the head.
yeah, well, it's over quick then, isn't it?
Uh, I guess it's true.
Plus, with a napper my size, they'd be hard pressed to miss, wouldn't they? Like, Dominik Mysterio, WWE is hopeful that Dominik Mysterio will be back in the ring in the near future. He's been sidelined with an injury since December the 20th, but hasn't been able to defend the Intercontinental title since winning it back in November 29. He still appeared on WWE and AAA programming, setting up future matches, though. So that's something. Was it? It was Butch Mooney who sent us that. If Bron Breakker wasn't in wrestling, that's what he was doing. And it's just some new sport of big lads running full tilt at each other.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It scared me.
It looked like Concussion the game, didn't it?
It's like wasn't there that slap battle thing a couple of years ago?
Slap fighting, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
also
watched some of
seemed
that.
like concussion.
Yeah,
But this is like that taken to an even slap fighting seems sensible at this in comparison.
yeah. This makes slap fighting seem sense. It's just two giant lads running full pelt at each other and knocking each other over. But one person always seems to be knocked unconscious each time it happens in them clips. So the best one he sent us was that. Was that you? Was the two lads fighting while holding onto a big tire? That was the best one.
I don't think that wasn't me.
That was good. Like a big tractor tire, and they're just fighting around it. Like you can only use one hand and it's like scuttle around it. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm a big fan of bad sports like that. The phone booth boxing thing I thought was very good as well. But
Nice. Jeff Hardy injury. In this, he talks about Mustafa Ali because he says on Chris Van Ville's Insight show, he said he was suffering from an injury, hadn't competed since January 22nd when he was on Impact, and he almost didn't wrestle then. Discussions that he wouldn't wrestle the show, and Matt Hardy not taking his spot, but Jeff insisted he do the match because he knew Mustafa Ali would take care of him.
okay,
So, he looked forward to working a singles match. It ended up going well. Hardy winning and emerging okay. Just thought that was cool. It was like, oh no, I'll be fine. I'm injured, but he'll sort me out.
yeah,
Yeah,
that seems like a top lad, doesn't he?
yeah. Oh, that was short. So I'll do another one. Triller's financial issues, which is concerning to us
UK people.
as UK people. Yeah. Triller was being delisted from Nasdaq among financial troubles. I don't know what that means, other than it's not good.
It's where all the cars just go in a big circle, isn't
it? Yeah.
No, it's the American Stock Exchange Nasdaq,
okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm saying that like I know, like I'm Gordon fucking Gecko.
It could be. Let's say yeah. This led to many Fightful readers asking how this will affect indie wrestling and many, especially GCW, airing their shows on Show TV. GCW don't seem to think they'll be affected. Fightful reached out to GCW. They said that they just got paid before the new year, and the Show TV end of things, or Fight as it was formerly known, is pretty healthy. It's suspected that specifically the parent company was insolvent, and they keep taking Troll TV's revenues to pay off the bills of the rest of the company. It was long said that a lot of the model this company was using was based on the plan that TikTok would end up being banned, which didn't happen. Well, it happened for like a day or something, and then
yeah, for a day and a half or something. I remember looking at all them. Well, I don't use it because I'm not a child. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just don't understand why the fuck I'd want to watch someone for 10 seconds. Like,
no.
I have a short attention span, but it's longer than that, and I think that would do me a detriment to watch stuff that was even shorter. And it just seems to be lassies dancing badly. Like, no offense, lassies, but
I think TikTok is not for
it's
me.
not for us.
No shade on you if you use it.
No. If you
fine.
can make it work for you, like you can make money on it. Like I said, like me and Harvey went out at the weekend with some friends, and we ended up in these bars, and I'm like, this isn't me. I want a pub with a fire and a dog and a pint. I don't want a drink that's got is a color that is against humanity. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I had so much sugar, John. I had a headache. I drank that much fucking sugary drinks. It was
Wow.
awful. Nope, she's here. Um,
She could sense you talking about her.
yeah. No, it was like the place we went. It was like everyone was 35 and recently divorced. It was fucking horrible.
Oh, that's not a
Yeah,
vibe you
yeah.
want.
They're all trying to look like they're having fun, and inside they're all crying because she's not coming back. Right.
Just took the
Yeah.
kids.
There was a man dancing like this. You know, that Limmy. It was like that. And I thought, oh, shoot me in the fucking head.
There's a lot of
Um,
our segments where they with you
Get
demanding to
shot in
be
the
shot in the
head.
head.
Yeah, this is for no, it's just, um, it's just I'm old. I'm not into everywhere's too loud.
No, I agree with that.
Um,
Absolutely.
uh, WWE referee Daphne LaShawn has lodged a GoFundMe following a horribly devastating family tragedy. She shared on social media that she lost multiple family members in a house fire and that surviving relatives, including children, have been displaced and have been in the difficult process of rebuilding their lives. She released the following statement on social media. My heart aches. Last night I lost my grandma, grandpa, uncle, and cousin in a house fire. We were at the scene till the very end. My soul is hollow right now. Jesus. Please pray for my family as we navigate this unbelievable nightmare. Planning 4 funerals and rebuilding is going to be tough. My cousin, a family of 7 with 5 kids, is now displaced with nothing to their name. Anything helps, even a repost. I posted the GoFundMe link in my bio and I'll add it to my story. Thank you very much. We're going to put it on there as well. I'll chuck a couple of quid in because I always do for things like this because it's
Yeah.
fucking horrible. Like I know she works for, she's still a person. You know what I mean? And that's a horrible thing. I'm going, it's fucking soft ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I usually put that at the end because it makes everything else seem pointless. Oh well, balls that up.
Yeah, keep it light.
Yeah. WrestleMania watch-alongs may be banned in Vegas. Apparently, every year when WrestleMania visits host city, a number of talent end up getting additional work hosting watch-alongs in that or other cities. Common for MMA pay-per-views as well, Royal Rumbles and other big shows. This could be coming to an end locally. I told the distributor of WrestleMania broadcast have informed a number of Las Vegas establishments they'll be unable to broadcast WrestleMania even if they pay the licensing fee. They were told there's a new protocol in place for places within 50 miles of the event, which should be done to increase ticket sales for the show, which seems
What?
daft, right? Because if you're in the market for a watch along, you're not.
I'd rather pay 20 quid and go to a bar than 2,000 to go to an arena. Like,
That's the point. You're never going to pay that 2,000.
no,
Like
this is proper evil empire shit,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Because it's easy to be like, look at all these people in watch alongs. They would have bought tickets if they weren't there. I'm like, no, they
No,
wouldn't
because
have.
your tickets are prohibitively expensive.
Yeah.
You literally said the other week we need to start charging more because, we need another yacht for inside our bigger yacht. These fucking people.
Well, in the last couple of days, I think I've seen reports that Mania's not selling well, and partially it's
Oh, is it because they're
because
gouging the prices on them?
yeah, well, yeah, prices and the fact that there's not really any sort of card forming yet, other than
Well,
one
yeah,
match, which is it Punk and Reigns, I think,
yeah. Tell
and I
me,
think
I don't
I
know.
think Becky and AJ Lee is pretty much confirmed, but like
Well,
there's no card, and it's just incredibly expensive,
that
and
guy in the shirt will be the only way you can afford to go is if Stone Cold runs you over with a quad bike now.
just cue a bunch of people throwing themselves in front of Stone Cold.
Uh, that was a fun day.
I remember, I was up watching that late, and I was like, "Oh, this is worth it entirely." Just
Yeah, I was like, you
not
know
be,
what? I was
not
going
be
to stop
great.
watching, but
It's not-
watching drunk Uncle Stone Cold ram it into that barricade.
It made the whole thing
Yeah,
4 a.m. worth it. A number of talent have already agreed to host these watch-alongs. One source familiar with the situation felt like it undermines one of the points of the event being brought to the city, which was to spike tourism.
tourism. Yeah,
One person tied to a venue said that while some small scale operations may try and bypass that rule in Vegas, it would affect their UFC business, which is big, so they probably won't risk it. Which,
it just seems inherently empire-ish. Like
yeah, it's a right dick move. I don't.
it. I bet they roll it back. It's to test the water. I'm going, oh, you can't do it. Everyone hates it. Oh, we didn't mean it. It was just the, lol. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
hopefully.
the little mini bits. Fightful have been told that AEW is still expanding their roster and making signings, with additions to be made to the women's roster fairly soon. Fightful will work on confirming who those additions are, but we're told that there are a number of talent that are signed that haven't been made public yet. A lot of fans have been asking if this is a sign of more TV time in general. Please no, I don't have enough hours as it is. Fightful were told that it's more sort of freshen up the roster. Nah, I mean, I quite like how it is, but a couple of new blood always makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reports that John Cena is not expected to be a part of this year's Hall of Fame class. Most in WWE expect Stephanie McMahon to be the headliner of this year's edition. Jesus fucking Christ. And an immortal moments, Jesus fucking Christ. Induction is expected this year as well.
Is that where they just induct a moment? Is that the
That's where Mankind getting thrown off the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even a real Hall of Fame. There's not a build. I still can't get over the fact there's not an actual building.
That annoys me. When I realised that, I was very upset.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's got a building. The Punk Rock Hall of Fame's got an actual building. Like, the biggest wrestling company in the world can't get a fucking garage somewhere and throw some stuff in it.
What confuses me more is that other companies and news articles treat it like a proper Hall of Fame as well. I'm like, but it's not. It's just
it's just a Hall of Fame in your mind.
Yeah,
I can put anyone in there. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'm not putting Stephanie McMahon in. No.
Surely Immortal Moments is just him being thrown off Hell in a Cell over and over again.
Every year that's going to win.
Every year. Yeah.
When Vince's kneecaps fall off, that's a good one.
That's the only way we're getting Vince back. He's just replaying that.
Just when he looks like he shit his pants as he slides into the ring. WrestleVotes Radio reported on Fightful Select reports that the general chatter backstage at the Royal Rumble was that the show was likely returning to the United States in a domestic stadium 2027. Never say never, though. In addition, the belief is that the 2027 edition will remain a one-night show as of now. There have been discussions in the past of expanding the Royal Rumble to 2 nights.
God, no.
It's the Rumbles and 2 other matches. That's all you need. You can't. You've got Mania that's two nights, and you've announced 1 match for it so far, possibly 2. Like,
no.
If you want people to buy tickets, you have to give them a reason to buy tickets, not just because it's Mania. I'm not going to go there and watch a man farting on a cake.
Is that the main event?
I don't know.
I hope that's the main event.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know. It feels very disrespectful to people that, like, you're this company and you're not giving them anything. How far off's Mania now? Like, a month and a bit, something like that?
So April? Was it March? I'm not sure. When is it?
But, you know what I mean? You should be hyping this up to fuck because it's the biggest show of the year. It's April. It must be April.
It kind of feels like 18th and 19th of April.
Yeah.
It feels like... I mean, I didn't watch it really, but it felt like Triple H was doing good booking for quite a long time, and it sort of almost feels like they're falling back into the old Vince traps of we're not going to nail anything down. We're just going to chop and change. I don't watch it. Maybe that's unfair.
This is why we need Alice here to defend it, if we can.
We need to make us impartial overall.
I think I've made my views on the World Wrestling Entertainment business very, very clear. Regarding talk of the Iconics joining AEW, we're told that absolutely has been interested in AEW bringing them in.
Please, that's all I want. I just want them back.
Them in the tag division.
I fucking love the
with
Iconics,
Willow.
Man.
Oh, mate, the antics.
They've got a direct line to my funny bone. Like, I'm just like,
Willow, Harley Cameron, the Iconics. Come on,
God,
like.
I would just be crying with laughter.
Give them their own show where they just hit each other with planks of wood and shit.
Oh man, that is. I just want it.
Yeah. Regarding David, it's gonna be good. Well, let's hope. Regarding David Finlay and WWE, I mean, they are going to Australia.
Good point.
Oh no! If it doesn't happen now, I'm going to be so sad. Regarding David Finlay and WWE, we're told that there have been contact between the two sides, but they haven't heard an update in weeks. I think at New Japan today, Finlay kind of said he was going, didn't he?
Oh, I've not watched it yet. I was going to try
No,
and watch it
I
later.
read something about it, but I've been kind of tired. Fightful Selects confirmed that Royce Keys filmed an upcoming episode of What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon.
That's Powerhouse Hobbs to us.
To the uninitiated,
Yeah.
to Russell Hobbs. Fightful is told that Samoa Joe has been in concussion protocol. It wasn't known for how long he'll end up being out or the severity. Hook is the Ops official leader at the moment. He's been promoted. He did a promo on Collision, didn't he?
Yep. I'm intrigued to see where this goes.
It's all going to tumble apart, isn't it? Like, Hook's not going to tell me to do nothing, mate. Also, it's only him and Shibata left anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good point.
It's not really a gang if there's two of you, is it? It's like,
no, it's a
happy birthday, your friend is here. Like,
I can't really imagine him telling Shibata what to do.
No, Shibata would kick fuck out of him.
Shibata would have kick fuck out of him or pretend not to understand him and reply with his phone like he used to.
Yeah. And if I don't like it, I'll just go on my phone.
You can eye on stuff with possible WWE signing at a February 5th Hustle Wrestling event. Rain Leverkusen would seemingly say goodbye to a home promotion after dropping the Hustle title. In addition to that, she dropped several other championships over the last month, including the Progress Women's Championship. Now, Fightful report no more. After speaking with several sources in the Brit wrestling scene, Rain is believed to be signed by WWE following a pair of tryouts with WWE last year, including being named the MVP of their SummerSlam tryouts. One source Fightful spoke to in British wrestling predicted that Rain will get to the very top and is generally one of the very best they'd work with.
Yeah, I saw her at Mystery and was like, you're tremendous. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She was in that Floor is Lava match. And yeah, nice. She was just great, but also like silly and stuff with it. So yeah, I was very impressed. I don't watch Progress. So yeah, but I think it was Jay was like, yeah, she's been at loads of stuff. She's fucking great. And I'm like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know about. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, she's seems like a top person. And then just a bit of AEW-iness, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I'm not watching any New Japan yet. I'm not on time today. I had to do some actual work.
I know it's rubbish, isn't it, when people make
rubbish
you do
work.
When your wife wants to talk to you.
It's terrible.
I don't know how to get through it. I
think it started. Then we have Death Riders versus Don Callis. Don Callis family. Not versus Don Callis, as much as I would enjoy that.
Dynamite. Good fun.
We're setting up Pac being Pac.
Yeah, I'm still convinced that the other shoe's going to drop with Mox at some point.
Oh, it absolutely is. They just don't always. They show the sharks circling, right? But then we don't necessarily attack straight away.
Yeah. To get the sharks in because he has to, for legal reasons. No. It's just like it feels like it's been a while, but I'm like, I'm quite okay with the slow playing of it, to be honest. Because Moxley he kind of panicked a bit, didn't he, and tried to be like, no, I'm a good guy, really, honestly, and then he's kind of gone, fuck it, I know I'm a piece of shit. Like, so yeah.
We had Toni Storm and Orange Cassidy versus Jordan Oasis and Brittany Brooks.
You tell me. Yeah.
It was a bit of a squash, wasn't it?
It's just to show them working together as a tag team, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and then they had a bit of a promo at the end, I think, where they were going, did we make a mistake doing this? I don't want to cut my hair. I can't remember what his exact quote was, but Toni Storm had a belter.
If I lose my hair, I look like a boiled egg or an angry penis.
And then Luther's right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
It's gonna be Yuta, isn't it, who loses his hair.
That's my theory, yeah.
But I think we're talking the other day, and it was like anyone but Orange could do it, and it would work. Like, have Tony lose all her hair and then just come out in increasingly elaborate wigs.
I could see that.
Like, week on week. Like, then she ends up with, like, a huge, like, Marie Antoinette pompadour thing on at one point. And inside
she can hide weapons in it.
She can hide, Shirakawa in there. Like,
She is quite small, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking forward to that as well because it's proper intergender wrestling.
yeah.
People
I
whinging that it's not fair. It's wrestling. It's not real. Um,
it's fine. It's all
I
good.
like it. Oh,
Just enjoy.
Darby Allin is just getting put in body bags and dragged around again as well. Which you fools, that just powers him up more.
What is his skin made of? I don't understand.
It's like
Darby
Grandpa.
Allin.
Is it Grandpa Simpsons where it's like asbestos or something?
Maybe it would make about as much sense as it can't be skin
Oh,
because
but do you not remember when the Death Riders were dragging him around in body bags, and when
yeah,
Team Taz were doing it? It just makes him angrier. Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
friction or something powers him up. I don't know how it works.
This is not. It's weird that it's happened this many times. To be honest.
Yeah, once would be weird, but it's 3 or 4. Buying a pound for every time.
And a £4, which isn't a lot,
Which
but it's
isn't a lot, but
weird.
it's strange. That they took that bet. Adam Page against Mark Davis.
And they're like, "Oh, Mark Davis, I'm sorry, your tag team's already come to an end because he got injured." I don't know, fight Hangman. It was a good match.
It was,
And,
but again,
I like Mark Davis.
Mark Davis is it's a shame that he got injured twice quite quickly.
Yeah,
in succession, and they went, well, we have to pivot, and like fair play, he's gone with it. They could stick him on with someone else, but it's not the same, is it?
I wouldn't want to be his tag team partner at this point. It's like the curse.
Yeah, to be fair. Andrade against Kenny.
Oh yeah, Andrade beat Kenny.
He did.
This makes sense to me. Like I want Kenny to have one, even if it's a small run with a title, but I don't think it's the time.
No.
Yeah, and Andrade, if they're gonna make him, he was in WWE, he's in AEW, he was in WWE. He didn't really make any sort of
Either of them.
Impact either, and I think got to build him up as an actual contender.
It was a good match. I was like,
he's good. Actually, seeing him
actually do what he can do. I'm like, where was this?
Kinda, yeah. You're like, where was this?
Where was this like sense of urgency and like actually good wrestling? But then again, like the last match, the only thing I remember about Andrade's previous run was the last match he had with Thingy, where they were both fighting in treacle.
Oh, was it Miro?
Rusev, yeah.
Yeah.
Because neither of them, they both immediately left like a couple of days afterwards. And I'm like, you took a spot there that could have gone to someone who actually wanted to do something.
Yeah, although it sounded like Andrade didn't really want to leave in the.
I know. Well, yeah. You know,
I think it was.
It's a strange one.
Yeah. Personal reasons want it more than. Yeah.
Yes. We got
Oh, didn't they? Him and Swerve came out, didn't he? Stop Andrade cheating, and then
yeah,
that kind of distracted the ref, and then Andrade got a cheat anyway.
Yeah,
no blow. Yeah, so now Kenny and Swerve are upset with each other.
Yeah, even though he was trying to help him, which
yeah.
Women's Tag Championships Eliminator, which I don't like Eliminators.
No, I don't like them unless there's a good reason. I like the MJF one because they set it up well, and I'm like, it makes sense. I don't. Anytime I watch an Eliminator, I'm like, you just want the shock of beating the champions without actually,
because
giving them the belt. And if a champions win, you're like, well, why? You could just put this for a title anyway. I don't, I always feel a bit pointless. But that's my.
It's how I feel about it. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know what happened to having like stuff like number one contenders matches and stuff like that. Why are you having to fight the champions to then fight them again later? It just doesn't make sense to me.
It reminds me as well of a time when we just seen, back in the bad old Vince WWE days where we were having the same match every week over. It's like Eliminator followed by title match, followed by rematch, followed by and I just don't. I think it's lazy. I don't like it.
There's enough people to not have to do that. That's just me. Ricochet against Jack Perry for the national championships. Ricochet's having a right old good time, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah. He's just having the best time.
It's just also I don't follow him on Twitter, but a friend sends me shit. He's a fucking menace as well.
absolute menace. I don't follow him either, but I've seen the odd screenshot, and it's
But no, yeah, more of that. Just more Ricochet being Ricochet and Jack Perry as well. It's just it's good stuff. And then fight your AEW Eliminator for your World Championships. Brody King against MJF with the fuck ice chants and stuff. Um,
yep.
yeah,
Was it MJF gets distracted by Hangman coming out, and then Brody just does the murder,
yep.
and then everyone comes out and murders each other.
Which is a very AEW ending to stuff. They do have, especially like when it's coming up to the bigger pay-per-views and that, they will just have like the locker room empty out constantly for about 3 weeks beforehand. And Collision, tag team match, Young Bucks defeated Gates of Agony.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. That was fun actually.
It was great.
They're both great teams, and
But little lads against giant dudes, isn't it? Like
what you want.
Yeah, just do what I want. Brody King called MJF a dick. We get yeah, pretty much. Statlander and Tekla will be a strap match on Dynamite tonight.
Oh, that's gonna be. Yep, that's gonna be horrendous. Good.
Well, they were all beating each other with belts, weren't they? And I'm like, it's clearly going to be a strap match then at some point.
Kevin Knight beat Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, I didn't even know Scorpio Sky was still signed. I thought.
Yeah, he's in like a faction with Top Flight and that, isn't he? But
who cares?
Oh, that's the fast.
I know, because isn't he? Oh, because wasn't Oh, I don't care. Did he ever do anything with that big donut they gave him? At the big brass ring he won that time.
I can't remember.
No.
He did win the TNT title at one point, didn't he?
Did you do that quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole middle section where
It was the middle that messed me up too.
Yeah. Beginning and ending I'm fine with, but like when it was all the Men of the Year thing and
yeah,
they were all taking pictures of it on their knobs and stuff. Yeah.
That was a weird time. Yeah, I got about 20, I got about 22, but my boss was talking to me during it, and I was like, "This is unfair.
I need to focus on
sure
on TNT Championship. I don't care that the building's on fire." Mina Shirakawa defeated Viva Van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
It was pretty fun.
It's
and then we got Shafir and Yuta against Zeta Steel and Dante Martin from Skyflight.
That's it, Skyflight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
And Yuta brings a razor in at the end and was like, yeah, trying to shave people's heads because that's the thing we're doing now. I don't know. It's fine. It's fun.
If you want a haircut, you think you can?
I don't know, because whenever I think of just like hair versus hair matches, all I think of is that one in WCW where they shave Raven's head, but they're using like a fucking sheep clipper, and he's still got scars on his head apparently from like. Have you never seen the clip? It's awful.
When WCW went wrong, it went really wrong, didn't it? Like,
I think he said in an interview, it's like they're holding it upside down and they're dragging it into his skull. Like,
fucking hell.
Yeah, it's rough.
I think I've seen the clip a long time ago, but
I think it's in the weird documentary thing he talks about. Or it's on maybe a Dark Side or something. It's on something.
Yeah.
Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter are the Brawling Birds.
It's not my
An
favorite
attempt
name.
was made.
Yeah. I'm on board with them as a tag team.
Yeah.
Gonna do like some serious tag team contenders on board. They don't seem to be doing anything else at the minute, and that sounds very fun.
It's a terrible name, isn't it?
It's not a good name. It's not a good name.
I like me the Brawl. Fix it, you drink, Gavda. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to both of them together. Fine with that. It's just birds. Like, oh, why not have them as like the chokeslam chicks? Like, it's just fucking. I don't know. It just feels very Minder to me. It feels very like 1970s Ford Capri smoking indoors kind of. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with you on that. It just feels a bit Like, no, makes me wince a bit, not in a good way. So,
I mean, they've clearly signed off on it. Like,
yeah,
Tekla killed a woman.
yeah, that's Brittany Brooks. Apparently, she's dead now.
Well done. She had a good life. Um, and then to end it, we had an 8-man parking lot fight featuring Eddie Kingston, Ortiz, and the Rascals against Grizzled Young Veterans, Big Bill, and Brian Keith. I will say that parking lot fights in AEW are just the funnest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah.
I especially just loved at the start of it Eddie Kingston just running in like a drunk uncle, running into a pagger at a family wedding. Like,
I love Eddie. He has absolutely no
regard for anything.
No regard for his own safety, anyone else's safety. Just running in, throwing arms.
Just oh man, like it wasn't the best one I've seen them do, but they're always fun because it's just bits in it. It's just fucking spots after spots.
There was traditionally, someone getting smashed onto the car window, which is real glass.
Someone getting pile drive onto like the bonnet or the roof of a car as well.
Oh yeah,
it's just fun. And the fact that Eddie's there, Eddie and Big Bill, like it's just good, clean fun. And your main event, TNT Championship 3-way, Tommaso Ciampa against Roddy Strong and Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah, this was as good as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, just hook this straight into my veins.
Yep. After it, Kyle Fletcher comes out. So we're going to get Fletcher and Ciampa, I think.
Is that tonight at Dynamite?
Is it tonight or is it Grand Slam?
He wants to walk into Grand Slam champion.
So that'll be tonight as well. Then. So that's worth the money alone, really. I mean, stat strap match as well, but Ciampa and Fletcher, come on.
But just confirm.
Dynamite. I'm just reading now. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I've said it before. AEW at the moment, there's not anything really that makes me turn away from it. And Collision this week was like solid as well. It was must-watch TV.
Yeah, I enjoyed it from start to finish. Good times, very good times.
That's that, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I've nothing coming up this week. I've no more wrestling now this month. I don't think.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Neither do I. I think Discovery have something, so maybe I can get to that at some point.
I think there's a Future Shock at some point, but they're always on like Sundays, and it's a ball ache.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm still very poor from Cardiff. But yeah.
that's also a problem. We had the car MOT this week, and it was not good. So I'm also very poor.
Oh dear. Well, there's a GoFundMe for John's car. No, there isn't. But not
it's not that bad.
No. So yeah, thank you for listening / watching. See you next time. I love you. Bye.
Bye.